Hello guys, this is Dr. Palnepan Manikam. I had a wonderful podcast with BeerBiceps Ranveer Alabadia and I got so many emails, text messages, sharing short clips of those podcasts. Initially I said thank you so much. Then I realized that they've been scolding me, they're mad at me. Some short clip says that I'm against cesarean section and another reel says that Pal is against beef. If you look closely at these handles, the name is different but the signature says SK. Now I know it is my friend Saravana Kumar doing all this day. The main reason I'm making this video is to clarify on a few things.
You take 2 deliveries, okay? One baby is born through normal vaginal delivery. The other baby is born through a C-section, okay? And we did research to find out which baby has a good bacteria, right? So when they are born, there is so much real estate because there is small intestines like 22 feet long, large intestines 5 feet long. There is so much real estate, fresh. There is no microbes, nothing. When the baby is born through vaginal delivery, it swallows the normal vaginal bacteria that goes into the stomach that creates that triggering cascade response so that all the good bacteria gets the first place. Damn!
See, if someone sees this clip alone, they can clearly misinterpret that I'm against C-section. I'm not against C-section. C-section is absolutely indicated if there is a medical reason. From a gut bacteria research, it is clear that people born through vaginal deliveries have slightly better good gut bacteria compared to people born with C-section. Just after this clip, I discussed in the podcast that there are controversial studies showing that people born through C-section are at increased risk of obesity. This result is not accurate. Does this mean that all people born with C-section are going to be obese? Absolutely not. The bottom line is that gut bacteria is different and we don't know how it is going to influence on long term, and that is what science is about. My friend Saravana Kumar wants his son to be born on July 7th at 7 o'clock at 7 a.m. because MS Dhoni was born on July 7th apparently. So now let's look at the second controversy.
Red meat, especially beef and pork, are increased risk of colon cancer. Okay, I know there are multiple refuting studies, but it has been proven beyond doubt that there is some kind of nitrosamine link that it is increasing the risk of colon cancer. That is why I am doing colonoscopies at the age of 50 in US and not in India.
When someone looks at this clip, people can understand that beef causes colon cancer. But just before this clip, we were discussing about white meat and red meat. I can show you multiple well-documented studies showing an association between red meat, beef and pork with colon cancer. European Society for Medical Oncology Handbook of Nutrition and Cancer Studies, World Cancer Research Fund and American Institute for Cancer Research. Accumulated evidence of meta-analysis show that red meat increases the risk of colon cancer by 20%. And from a gut bacteria standpoint, red meat is rich in colon and bacteria metabolizes the colon and forms this chemical called trimethylamine N oxide, TMAO. And studies have shown a strong correlation between TMAO and increased risk of heart disease. Does this mean that you're going to get colon cancer if you eat a slice of beef? Absolutely not. I have done a reel myself that it is okay to include beef once a week, less than 500 grams. Data also suggests that if you eat beef with lots of fiber and lots of vegetables, this assumed risk can be attenuated. So in the podcast, we were discussing about the protein sources. If the goal is to reach the dietary requirement of protein intake, I said I prefer white meat like chicken and fish. But if you like red meat, it is okay to consume in moderation. I think my friends Saravana Kumar and patient Arogyasamy have combined together and started attacking me from all sides. I told them, why are you spending so much time and effort for one packet biryani da? If you would have asked me, I would have gotten it for you da. That too beef biryani, but I will get you only one. Don't ask for more because I am carrying for you as well. See, medicine is not 100%, there is grey zone. So the main idea of this channel is to dissect complex medical information to simpler terms and then spread it across to mass population. This channel is not for me to submit my thesis research to get PhD. People have adopted good lifestyle practices promoted in the channel and have seen results. So during this process, when you're educating a larger audience by infusing humor into it and expecting the lifestyle that I want them to change, technical details may be missed. As long as the final message of lifestyle change is clear, it is a win-win situation for everyone. My approach has always been simple. Avoid extremes, focus on moderation so that we can adopt as recommending sustainable and lifelong methods. Even in the podcast, I would have mentioned don't fast extremes. It is okay to include non-vegetarian in your diet. The only thing I have recommended in an extreme way is to watch my videos continuously. I love this job because I'm able to make a difference in patients' life in a much larger scale than my individual physician practice.
To all the people who are writing negative comments, I just want to tell you one thing which I have never said in my channel before. Please like and subscribe. அப்படியே போற வழியில அந்த பெல் பட்டனை அமுக்கிட்டு போயிருங்க சார்.